Welcome into the American Lean Podcast. It's Monday. That means we want to talk about leadership topics. And today I want to talk about 5 ways you can overcome the imposter syndrome as a lean leader. Chances are, sometime in our lifetime, we have all suffered from what is called the imposter syndrome. Maybe you have just been promoted to a new leadership position. It could be that you've been asked to be the lean coordinator for your site or company. Maybe you are beginning an entirely different career or switching to a new industry. Chances are we have all been placed in situations that have led us to doubt our accomplishments and have an unnecessary, internalized fear that we won't be as effective as we like. That's called the imposter syndrome. I want to share 5 ways that you can overcome that when we get back from the intro.
Welcome to the American Lean Podcast, where we cover 5 topics in 5 days in about 5 minutes. The only place in the world where you can get daily lean coaching. Your host is Tom Reed, and he shares his 30 years of experience and covers leadership, culture, entrepreneurship, lean methodologies, Industry 4.0, and interviews special guests on their lean journey. We're glad you're here, so let's go.
Welcome in to the American Lean Podcast. It's episode 43. And like I mentioned at the intro, we want to talk about 5 ways to overcome imposter syndrome. Even after 30 years of consulting within many different industries, I sometimes feel the imposter syndrome. I wonder if I'm helping clients get better in their business. Did we do enough in the rapid improvement event to make leadership happy? Was everyone fully engaged? And did everyone take part? Or what could we have done better? These are all questions that go through your mind when you're making change within an organization. Many of these mental battles rage in all of us. I can tell you that the answer is to push through. When leading change in any organization, you realize that there will be times when you feel as if maybe you weren't as effective as you should have been. So what? Working with people and leading them to undertake a continuous improvement mindset takes a lot of heavy lifting, and not everyone's going to come along for the ride. If something doesn't go as planned, learn from it and move on. The ultimate rewards belong to the people willing to fail and learn from that experience. Every time this happens, you have an advantage over the person next to you. You tried something, and it changes your perspective. As Woody Allen said, 90% of the battle is showing up and doing the work. So here are some success strategies to help you overcome the imposter syndrome. Number 1, establish a vision for your lean transformation. I've said this many times before. It's extremely important to have that vision. This helps drive alignment and support. It's important to develop a management system and share that vision with the entire organization. Employees will get behind the change effort when they can see there's a clear vision for change. Step number 2, select just a few KPIs to measure the business. There's a saying in Lean that is very important. Measure what matters. Don't go to the KPI smorgasbord when developing your KPIs. Keep them simple and don't use so many that you confuse the organization. It's also important to develop KPIs the employees can impact through their performance. Step number 3, train everyone in the organization on Lean concepts. That way, you don't have to do all of the heavy lifting by yourself. You won't feel like you have to be the smartest person in the room all of the time. It will remove the pressure, and it's a lot more fun to work with lots of smart people. Number 4, always use a project charter and champion for your rapid improvement events. This ensures that everyone understands the goals and boundaries for the event, which leads to better success. Having a project champion allows you to coach and develop others in the use of Lean tools and techniques. This allows you to share your Lean knowledge in a one-on-one situation and ultimately makes the organization better. Then step number 5, celebrate success. The biggest way to overcome doubting accomplishments is by celebrating them as a group. After your successful report out to the leadership, celebrate the improvement as a team. You spent several days working hard together to improve your organization. Celebrate that fact and get ready to do it again and again. I hope this added value for you today. And remember, consuming information is great, but I want you to take this information to make yourself and your company a little bit better today. This podcast is for you, so if there are topics that you would like me to cover, or if you'd like to share your company's lean journey, please contact me at tom@americanlean.com. Full show notes can be found at americanlean.com/blog, how to overcome imposter syndrome as a lean leader. Until tomorrow, have a great one.
Thank you for joining us today. As always, we are honored to serve you, and we hope that you and your company are getting a little bit better every day. Please subscribe, rate, and review this podcast and share it with others in the lean and business community. If you'd like to turbocharge your lean efforts, please visit us at americanlean.com.